I'd take one bite as a child and remember why I wouldn't eat bitter melon. But as an adult, it's more than just flavour. It's the taste of home. Today I'll be showing you Mum's bitter melon and eggs stir fry, the dish that converted me to be a bitter melon lover.
Mama ye sek fan, Mami daddy sek fan. Ba mẹ ăn cơm.
Hi, I'm Jeanette, and here at Walking I share my childhood recipes so you can reconnect with yours. Today's recipe is dedicated to all the bitter melon lovers and to everyone who wants to try it again now that they're older. To start, you'll need bitter melon. Mama tried lots of ways to get me to eat it as a child, and she said that if you want a less bitter melon, get the ones with longer grooves. You can prepare the bitter melon by cutting off the ends and halving it along the length. Then halve it again from one end to another so you can scoop out the seeds with a spoon. Now if you notice that the seeds are a dark pink, don't be alarmed. Mum told me it just means that the fruit is more mature. Give the bitter melon a rinse, then place them in a colander. When you're done, don't forget to wipe the bowl clean. Now slice the bitter melon. Mum slices them quite thin, whereas Mama goes a bit thicker. You can do it to preference, so long as you don't overcook the fruit by leaving it on heat for too long. If you want to make the bitter melon even less bitter, like Mama used to do for me, here's another trick she used. Add 2 teaspoons of salt to the fruit, then massage and squeeze it through for 1 minute. Fill the bowl with water and rinse the fruit. The next step is important for removing some of the bitterness. You want to grab a handful and squeeze the liquid out. Next, we'll marinate. Start by adding 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. We used vegetarian alternatives in this bitter melon and eggs stir-fry recipe for Mum, but you can use the regular ones if that's what you have at home. You can also add aromatics like onion and garlic if you eat them. You can find the list of all of these ingredients at walkingkin.com, where we share step-by-step instructions so you can cook this recipe at your own pace. Continue seasoning with 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of stock powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of honey. Stir the marinade through so it's mixed in well, then leave it aside as you work on the eggs. Crack 6 eggs into a bowl and season them with 1 teaspoon of stock powder and 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Use chopsticks or a fork to mix everything until well combined. To start cooking, heat up a wok or pan on high heat and add 2 tablespoons of oil in. When hot, pour in the eggs and immediately turn the heat down to low. Gently fold the semi-cooked eggs until about 80% cooked, then transfer them into a bowl or plate. To cook the bitter melon, turn the heat back up to high and pour in 2 tablespoons of oil. When hot, add the bitter melon in to cook for 3 minutes or until just starting to soften. Pour in the eggs and mix them into the bitter melon, breaking the eggs up as you go. And there you have it, Mum's bitter melon and eggs stir fry, a dish that made Mama and Mum use different cooking techniques so that the younger me would eat it. But to their credit, they worked. Now if you want to enjoy bitter melon as an adult, here are our tips for the best results. Number 1. Avoid overcooking the eggs. This turns them rubbery and chewy. Number 2, don't slice the bitter melon too thinly. Unless you don't plan to cook it for too long, thin bitter melon can overcook easily. Number 3, stir fry quickly. Since we use honey as a sweetener, it can burn if left still for too long. If you are a child like me who would lose their appetite at the sight of bitter melon, my mum's bitter melon and eggs stir fry is for you. It's the dish that converted me to loving bitter melon, and now as an adult, I make my family proud by enjoying it freely cooked with eggs over a bowl of hot rice. To enjoy our collection of childhood food memories, remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more. Now if the taste of home is what you miss the most, try Mama's braised chicken wings and mushrooms, and I'll see you in the next video.